Hey there, WEB101. For this session, we are going to come down a little bit from I'm going to call it the high of this chapter 8 materials, where we really brought the web pages we were designing forward into, I'll call it 2010 and beyond. So you'll notice what happened was you created the 3 different media queries, right? For desktop, for tablet, for smartphone. And that's fantastic, and that's a big step. But here in chapters 10 and 11, let me just say the following things. In chapters 10 and 11, it is the last 2 big chunks of material that come from the text. So if you've made it this far, that means good for you. Next is what we're going to do with 10 and 11 are introduce more multimedia elements and a little smidgen of Web 2.0. So in chapter 10, you'll learn about ways to do some mediocre interactivity. The reason I have to say mediocre interactivity is you absolutely positively need a server in order to do real interactivity with your user. So that's going to mean the design that we are doing is going to reach a shortcoming, frankly. It is for informational purposes only. It is not for interacting with your unknown potential future client, which is, in 2020 and beyond, that is what your clients are really going to look for. In chapter 11, what you are going to do is add more and different kinds of multimedia to your pages. So you'll notice this is multimedia. These are things that we have to do to add interactivity. These are things that we have to do to add authenticity to our websites. So you have to get used to them now. I was going to say you may as well. That doesn't go far enough. You absolutely do have to get used to them moving forward. So you're going to see a host of different kinds of multimedia that you can, that you should, and that you should not put into your websites moving forward. So far so good, everybody. There's just a couple of nagging issues for a couple of you in the case studies, and that is more of a function of not going back and correcting them than it is a function of not getting the material correct. And for most of us, we are really right where I would like to see everybody. So that is good news. You'll notice that this is session 6 of 8. And if that doesn't make you hopeful and soil yourself at the same time, I don't know what will. So have at chapters 10 and 11, everybody. And we'll see you again at the top of session 7, which is our second to the last one. Crazy.